me again, motherfuckers.
This is my man, Pip Skid.
You have either been exiled or fermented.
My name's Pippi.
Hi, Pippi.
You have taken the way to upgrade the situation.
For short.
You have either been exiled or fermented. I'll take the way to upgrade the situation.
Really? Fuck up.
I'll take the way.
Oh, Pippi. What a mess.
Fermented, eat shit, fermented, eat shit, fermented, eat shit.
I'm really disillusioned at this point in my life, and it just seems like a big scam to me. Pippi for short.
Good morning.
This is my man, Pip Skid.
Really? Fuck up.
This is Pip Skid. Hey yo, the Royal Bank, they can kiss my royal ass. Checking out my apps in front of the RRSP glass. People at the debit machine, nervously swipe in broad daylight. Been posing with clobbered yuppies in this lead pipe. I got bags into my eyes, still gray. Perfect color match of what I really wanted to say, but held back. My sore back at the point of breaking. Be bored in the hospital, overdid it while I was raking in the bushel of cash. I fell off the orchard of money trees, but slipped a disc like a CD DJ with the disease. And wishing you colitis, craft dinner, Santa hats, using a wheelchair ramp to go watch the Regina Pats. Season ticket holder, vacation in Boulder, taking pictures with your new camera at the zoo. File folder, pile full of receipts. Phil Collins rocking the beats. Pay a retarder kid a quarter to bring beer down to your seats. Dipped in a red shirt and red socks out on Canada Day. Talking about what a beautiful day, and it's all going your way. With me checking you out from underneath your own ladder. Thinking about 7 more years, bad luck, it couldn't matter. And if that square bump in your back pocket might have that smell, that funny money smell, but until I have it, I just can't tell. Rescue the declawed cats, leave the bar, picket fence, fancy dishes, golf balls, and the matching Mercedes Benzes. Everything except for the servants and maids, it did no harm. But you stay chained to the giant fridge by your right arm. That's right on. And gas explodes, so I'd rather take the slow. Set up your business papers like kindling and softly fold and let you go. To watch your possession, burning flaming, aim a needle with HIV and a bubble into your vein. It's the pain, revenge, and the money that I crave. While the music spreads nicely like the icing on the grave. Save one last photo of me over your tomb like Too Short, and I'll put it up at the country club at the net of the tennis court. Okay, sport, put your gravy on it like Flavor Flav, man. The music's just the icing on top of the grave. I want cash, yeah, and you know how much. I want lots, no doubt. Tell them what it's about and how you want it. I want a pile under the table with a welfare check on top. Yeah, dog, and the shit don't stop.
Looking for a cruise and I'm taking no crap. Pipe bomb in my trunk, got a 9 on my lap. Looking for a cruise and I'm taking no crap. Pipe bomb in my trunk, got a 9 on my lap. Looking for a cruise and I'm taking no crap. Pipe bomb in my trunk, got a 9 on my lap. Looking for a cruise and I'm taking no crap. Pipe bomb in my trunk, got a 9 on my lap.
That more people are about to lose more money.
Other people's money.
But making money is different than success. You have to be a success for at least 60 days for the checks to clear.
It's like you live life in excess. everything from hand-to-hand combat to cleaning my anus and clipping my toenails. Plus round-the-clock surveillance, just in case my heart fails again. I think we're friends in our relations, but if they talk out of line, then I order a replacement. More rooms in my mansion than acquaintances. I have a passion for the quaint, plus a campaign to elect me as a saint. Forget Mother Teresa, start a foundation straight in the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I select quail, it's my favorite form of meat, at least I used to. Back in the days when I could eat solid food, now I'm nourished through the use of intravenous. Have about a billion reasons to accept me as a genius, card-carrying member of my own secret society. I need shock treatments for anxiety. It seems my circle of friends has steadily shrunk, but temptations all around. It's hard to live the life of a monk. See, I can afford to be offensive, simply settle out of court. When I put you in intensive care, you wouldn't turn $1 million down on principle. Just like all the other paupers living life so pitiful. I'm of the upper crust and thus deserve respect. I'm not the sort to eat dessert with a salad fork or forfeit in a show of force. I built a golf course for display, even though I don't know how to play. Life's been great since the day of Daddy's accident, and I was acquitted due to insufficient evidence. I'm better than you, so don't bother with comparisons and leave me alone to spend my inheritance in peace. It's like you live life in excess. It's like you live life in excess. It's like you live life in excess.
Now when you really think about it, I'm too sexy for my shirt is right. The phrase of the night, towel snap, right off the ass. After the pants drop, wet coiled cotton, pause. Strikes bare flesh, talks from its extension, like snapping. Cartoon teeth sounds familiar. Jock jams, log jamming, all open for discussion in jabbering sessions. Percussion being played on chest like gorillas impressing one another, picking bugs off each other's backs. Cussing, grow respect, back burns, and I really mean burns. Razor, carpet, or towel, taking turns at a crack. A macho initiation tradition, not even that was lost. When a sucker's face ended up on a puck, tossed and rubbed off to get back to the locker room. Homoeroticism, the critics, there's double standards, I'll give them that much. And a whole lot of moon to view, and if you can't see through the tint, then look harder. But if you do, it's an immediate homophobic move. Just swing like Mr. Bouncy Bouncy. Pronounce he who is assumed gay, DOA. How do you like me now? Probably more. Scores flock to bullshit, and I'm so thick you couldn't pour this into a cup and drink it. Now could you my urination placed in a cup and sucked up? Rookies get the tug tuck, yank your doodle noodle and such bad luck. Rookies get the tug tuck, yank your doodle noodle and such bad luck. Rookies get the tug tuck, yank your doodle noodle and such bad luck.
First guy smells like well-used hockey equipment, and the next one's looking at me like I lost his power bar shipment. Trying anything to get my goat, but I left my goat at home. Start getting physical, push this again like I made of foam. How do I don't get snatched for the game I keep away? Which gets boring when I don't play, and so they laugh and call me gay. I've been tied to another guy for a whole night in just my couch, while they sat around proud, teasing us and watch. Somehow this kind of stuff is supposed to bring us closer as a team, shaving a new guy's nuts clean. Dude, that's totally extreme. I've seen all kinds of guys rubbing and hugging after they stole, but if they pulled that shit at the bar, they be laying on the floor. The more space you cover, more discreet your personality, but still too big to tiptoe away from the reality that you ain't Elvis's deep fried peanut butter and banana sandwich. That body check is a man with only size as an advantage. Laying flat, being pinned by a fat, sweaty guy in the mat. Camouflage, homoerotic, adrenaline combat. Strapped with the Gator Scrambler and hot athletic nectar. Giving off more bling bling than a bicycle reflector. Out in the crowd catching kisses blown from Adrian Adonis. Which later give you mono and to your buddies you were dishonest. In a circle gather round a marshmallow ready to beat it. The last one to come on the white target, he has to eat it. I've seen rap videos that look like softcore gay porn. Iron being pumped, sweat coming out, holes torn. These bad boys shall receive 3 wet lashes, no less. Right after your crew holds you down and shits on your chest, your team's crest. A non-contact hickey, the distant love tap. An awkward attraction, it brings a towel snap. Those red spots on your ass are like a map leading directly to your hole, courtesy of the wet towel snap.
Why are we waiting? You must be masturbating. Why are we waiting? You must be masturbating. Why are we waiting? You must be masturbating. You're in your Jimmy, but you still can't come off. Why are we waiting? You must be masturbating. Why are we waiting? You must be masturbating. Why are we waiting? You must be masturbating. Okay, hit the showers. Yeah, good game. That's it, boys.
Hey, what's this switch hitter playing for? Looks like the pink team, huh? Merry Christmas, Merry. My presents are back there. Ron, come to me. You want to take a ride this foot? Tell me you see this faggot. So close. Get out of here. I got to know that I'm bigger than you. I'm not your man. You want a piece of this thing? The exit only. Back to San Francisco where you belong, man.
Cheap and everything has got to go. But if I run there, it'll take 10 minutes and that's too slow. Po, come around and try to relocate me. Tell me I'm missing a sandwich and that other people hate me. But being a hypochondriac is highly addictive, especially when I'm getting all this medicine to live with. I twisted my ankle, trying to be the first out at the sale. Come to think of it, my face looks kinda gray and pale. Hail a cavity and enema, haven't shit in a week. I think it was the penicillin that made my colon weak. Leak came out red and it hit the hospital like a Porsche. The doctor was pretty pissed when I told her I'd eaten borscht. Holes throat and I'm flipping germ-filled mags in the waiting room, preparing myself for the doctor's words of impending doom.
Excuse me, Mr. Skinlab. I'm afraid we have bad news.
The anticipation has me emphatic and smudge my blues. Ears ooze, yellow wax privy with what I'm about to hear. Finally a disease, a sweet offering brought a tear rolling down my cheek and dripping my problems into action. Doctor, my final wish before I die is to meet Janet Jackson. And she's trying to tell me that the sickness is in my brain. You mean like a brain tumor, the Alzheimer's acting up again? Her diagnosis, the 6th opinion, a hypochondriac. Hey doc, up yours sideways, you worthless quack. Spat on a war memorial and then flipped the nurse off and bounced to the pharmacy for a prescription to cure my cough.
can't read my writing. It's too light up here for some reason. I went to the social feeling antisocial. Obviously, I didn't belong. My song never came on, and I won't prolong. Go on feeling lonely, waiting for someone to phone me. I'll email Noski for some cynical suggestions. He helps me know myself in this deep clinical depression. I got too many questions up in my psychology, so in him I confide despite colliding ideologies. I'm offering apologies for bumping your arm. I didn't mean to spill beer on your girl. With all the problems that we have in this world, would it make a difference if you punch me in the mouth after I beat you in a cipher? Don't try to decipher my freestyle rhymes, cause I keep them irrelevant. I won't use this mic to say something stupid. When I'm talking to girls, all I really want in this life is respect from the bouncer.
Looks like you two guys sure know how to party.
Fucking right.
The way my brain works is very exact. I analyze people to see how they act. It helps me separate the fiction from the fact. And I'm at a whack bar in a strip mall.
In the woods wearing my wolf costume, holding a basket with my court case spilling over the sides, running a racket, keeping the forest awake in the wake of my absurdity, reaching this mass market. Only much music has never heard of me. From Burnaby to Nunviet, I stalk your city limits, suggesting blood and guts with your coffee instead of sugar cream and Timbits. Scour the room of foggy eyes, winking to the few in the know, so we can go out back and smoke crack on death row. And through my scan I see some folks too cool for their own good. We went to school together, they smell stale, I smell like wood, and having cut me down many times for this rap and acting strange. Now they're bald and or fat and work at corporate cash exchange. So when they ask how I'm doing, I smile and answer great, and then ask how do you feel, with a look like I curse their fate. Rule warrior of hate, and I am totally thugged out. Rub your face in these pathetic choices and what your life is about. The way my brain acts is out of my control, as idiots dance to rap the new top 40 rock and roll. In here high school never ends, it just gets better with age. Graduate from Mustangs to minivans and road rage. On the stage sure open, lip syncing to Ricky Martin. Send my compliments to your door with flaming shit in a milk carton. Pardon me, I can't hear you over all this yellow tar. I'm outside of this shitty bar and I'm keying your fucking car.
Fucking right.
Daytime racist remarks are the sparks that ignites the fires and leaves corpses burning at nights such as these. Humans are hanging from the trees, twitching limbs as daylight dims. A soft gentle breeze makes the branches dance and sway. Blinding hatred puts people into a trance. Some say the rage makes them unstoppable, breaking down doors and dragging owners out. It's unbelievable how many years have gone by since, yet still the scars remain. Yet still the scars remain.
You ask and do not receive because you ask wrongly. I suggest you invest in America, suggest strongly. Message written in charcoal in a bottle of malt liquor, with a 7% chance of running into a city slicker. We all bicker on the logistics of proper arguing. Advertisements targeting ain't called hunting, it's called marketing. Not propaganda, it's called news. Two different views. Children dead before they even grew out of their only shoes. 75 to 76, couch it I can't fix. Fridge clicks, KKK burning up some Christian sticks. Alcohol don't mix, and Ku Klux got a video game. Actually got a few with a rap soundtrack, but it's all the same. Let's have a toast to private property and barbed wire fence, and properly keeping a captive audience in suspense. And then the racist white child took the black cabbage patch doll, found floating in a pool face down to get away from it all. Jacuzzi jets, copper tone Jamaican sunsets, held back by the problem on tourists, correct? Gather everything important because the cops were on our trail. So we talking on a phone between glass and freaking jail. I've been pushed towards a barn to dust off the old black flag. Let it blow by the road suspended in some moldy sandbags. Price tag clinging onto the pole, peeking out behind my foxhole. Any closer and then it's time to stop, drop and roll. Have to reaching out to you balls like hungry hippie.
Actually it's hungry hippo.
Well, who cares? Don't fuck with Pippi. Did you get the message that Damien called specifically for you? Heard the news, we're waiting in a 4-hour lineup to get a bowl of stew. You asshole piece of shit, dickweed. Waste of skin, I hope you die slow like AIDS wearing that filthy fucking grin. Yeah, I hope you die real slow. White people are the most treacherous creature that ever breathed. Somehow I'm glad I'm here, but mad that you were conceived.
Maxim magazine sucks, it's worse worse than pornography, portraying that sexist and racist qualities in a person is deemed cool and alright. I've got this Asian girlfriend. I've always wanted some Asian pussy. Now that I have it, it's fucking heaven. This was said by a true motherfucker who should be crucified. Swing open the doors and release the racist killers. Smash the face of humanity to see what we truly call society. We shouldn't have to turn a blind eye to all the scum that walk the earth. Slice them in half, make them feel pain for all the torn families and all the lives washed down the drain. In foreign countries, Avon is selling hazardous facial products that take off the first layer of skin to make the user fair and beautiful. Fuck! Why would people want to risk their lives to be white? White people,
throw your burning cross in the air. White people, hail Hitler like you just don't care. White people, with your blue eyes and your blonde hair. White people, driving around in your mom's car, listening to old dirty bastard like you just don't care.
Mental need for oppression.
Self-exam, long overdue, internal scam. Looking for lumps in the bathtub, trying to figure out who I am. Excuse me, ma'am, but is this seat here taken? When the music stops, I need a chair, my feet aching. Anytime I set aside to take a glance in my direction, I start shitting my pants. Guinness World Book collection of debts, and my sets don't cover one day's pay. Well, not many folks care when for minute come to play. No big deal, Canadian rappers rate weak to fair, with the exception of Cardinal, Maestro, and Chalk Claire. These eyes seen a lot of private symphonies fail. Hot tub made the floor slippery, so grab the handrail, plop down in your ice chair, but be careful cause it's a virgin. I'm not tricked by the delicate work of a plastic surgeon, urging my comrades, come on, let's lick some shots up in this venue. Find us out after, ordering the most expensive thing on the menu. Give me my driver's license, 6 grosh and nice socks. Old Dre will make it funky enough with a voice box, and tell me that ain't dope. Word up to DOC and all the other ghost writers in my desperate phone tree. You'll see me flip out, go bankrupt, then beat my manager and be like, nah, this kid can't be from Canada. We need a $5,000 guarantee.
Oh, okay.
2 rental vans, 4 hotel rooms, bottled water,
Sure.
an ounce of pot,
Well, that's illegal. I
and
don't know.
whatever else the fuck you got. How
we'll-
about
we'll
2
do our
buckets of
best.
chicken, 12 white towels, some apple cider, and
got
Pip
it.
will throw in a free dick sandwich to fill the rider. Y'all know who got this rap game on lock. Pip Skid, and I keep a fat wad in my sock. Bon Jovi's private jet on my roof, winter suntan and booth. Write a check with no proof.
Y'all know who got this rap game on lock. It's John Smith instead of a Jimmy. I use a windsock, rock Lecoq sport teeth. When my mood's sporty, I'm even calling the ladies that's taller than me shorty.
Y'all know who got this rap game on lock. Break bread and I keep a fat wad in my sock. Bon Jovi's private jet on my roof, winter suntan and booth. Write a check with no proof.
Cash bought me these kicks, but it didn't buy me taste. The sides are orange, the tongue's white. I got powder blue shoelaces. The thick ones cost me 2 big ones each. Lick my lips a lot and got a lit blunt within reach at all times. Snort lines to stay on the ball, and I'm considering sculpting my beard differently come fall time. Crawl for the cam like a cat at the video shoot of my 2000 remix of H-Town's Knockin' Boots. Beats by Mac and Rizno, and a silver-haired gruff dog doing one-handed cartwheels on the beach like Cisco. And if the Hispanic Capita and smoked salmon ain't slamming, then St. Louis spazzing out like Cameron. So stay off my cocks, we're on perpetual day off. Wax my eyebrows crooked, you getting laid off. One raise slightly as I croon, girl, I'ma sex ya. You might see chalk and socks raising the roof as extras as the camera flits by. In the mix with my crew that you wish that you could join, y'all. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money, dollar coin, y'all. Y'all know who got this rap game on lock. It's John Smith instead of a Jimmy. I use a windsock, rock Lecoq sport teeth. When my mood's sporty, I'm even calling the ladies that's taller than me shorty. Y'all know who got this rap game on lock. It's John Smith, initials embroidered on my Reeboks. Take 2 swigs of my Hennessy and then ditch it. For autographs, I employ a lookalike midget.
Some of them are big babies. Yeah, big fucking babies, man. You never know. You gotta keep the plastic bags away.
Gun control. Gun control. Gun control.
The government has triggered you to giving your gun. The intention is control, but you could chalk up the pun. They caught peacekeepers raping women on video and you're shocked. That's how we got here to help pollute this giant rock. Mock Dickie, turtleneck government rule, saying that there's too many guns taken to school. But it's cool to come home on lunch break and play a game of Quake. Go back to class and barely stay awake. Fuck this fascist education, I'll send my child packing. They've scared the public neighborless with financial backing, tracking our conversations. Anything odd you say, give the cops more weapons and take our freedoms away. This frame painting of a bald eagle is sitting off kilter. We must learn from the lessons of Gorbachev and Hitler. They say all firearms must be registered by the state. Military then went door to door to confiscate. All power to the state because the streets aren't safe. You just don't have the guts, so call 911 and wait. At any rate, this war on the people is clocking time. Tons of women in prison cause self-defense is a crime. CIA sells guns and then wants a serial code. Keep the shit on safety, but always fully load. The death road calls out a number, avoid the rush. So be smart about the phone by keeping it on the hush. Crush a movement, take the firearms, it's all too easy. Next time you see Joe Clark, tell him I told him to keep it sleazy. Off the hazy, pointing right at Monsanto, they want the food. Been getting target practice by hitting the Rubik's Cube. It's too late and there's not enough puzzle here left to solve. Final plans are in action, so it's time to revolve. Full scale, worldwide genocide on the First Nations. Ottawa gets pretty freaked out when gun owners run out of patience. Conversations turn from asking for rights to straight demanding. Kamikaze crash landing until the last one is standing. Like Airwolf, they patrol the skies to watch on us both. So I pack a silver bullet for the political werewolf. It's like, and then it's like,
gun control.
It's like, it's like, and it's like, it's like,
gun control.
It's like,
first the government will register firearms and then confiscate firearms and then demonize a targeted group
gun
of people.
control.
And you create in the public's mind the attitude, well, the government does something forceful to these people, that's all right, they probably had it coming.
You want to play with guns? Then let's get the guns and play with the guns.
The American dream is a nightmare within our very homes. Our minds are getting smashed down and rebuilt upon someone else's image. Push a movie into your VCR just to see how far they'll push the limits. Underestimating our intelligence, rewriting history, retelling a story through actors who captivate our interest so that the USA comes rolling over our enemies to save the day. Mel Gibson is from Australia and Arnold Schwarzenegger is from Germany, and yet they play a vital role in acting like the Americans' flagpole. We're not just watching a film for entertainment anymore. We're being programmed into racist patriots to a corrupted government.
Abandon your cultures and clutch to your worldly belongings. The context doesn't matter until the whole song ends. The earth is my urinal, and I tend to use it wisely. Laying amongst the leaves, hoping that they will disguise me. First grade failure, second grade student. Diagnosing ADD means a doctor wasn't prudent. Tutoring for animals and some bad child psychology. Forgetfulness to Alzheimer's, wars to theology. North American slurpee drinker, earthy thinker with poop on my shoes. Cooped up in confines that appear as late breaking news. Terrorized immigrants and a long line of reporters. Research says by now and always follow higher orders. Celluloid extra, extrovert who's locked in turmoil. Sitting on my couch, brain bent like tin foil. The spoils are the gains, the toils are the pains, but the essence of the message is still staying the same.
Terrorist immigrants are trying to kill us. Long live Bruce Willis. Terrorist immigrants are trying to kill us. Long live Bruce Willis. Terrorist immigrants are out trying to kill us. Long live Bruce Willis. Terrorist immigrants are trying to kill us. Long live Bruce Willis.
The siren screams but commands no pain. Just clear the lane for those trained to clean the stain. Whatever travesty had to be, it will remain. Of many daily events spent so that we gain. The evening news speaks through doors and says it's yours. Please to peruse, you view the clips and sip a course or other beverage, listening to holy wars edited from stones to bullets. The past repeats beneath the sedative. Sleeping beauties wait for the truth to resurface, and cannibals trick those who emerge retreating, heeding the words but only reading the headlines. Justice getting served, media is quick to jump, but how high? So high that you can't get no exercise, cause the world's a scary place and outside you're petrified. Blue bloods glide crudely over discussions and disguise their roots that cling firm like buttresses.
Fuck refugee status, it's time to learn from our past. Chuck Norris will save our ass, pop out a lake ready to blast. We need to guard our borders with pit bulls, tanks and snipers, or we're all beaten. Curry goat, wrapped in diapers, dirty immigrants with disgusting habits, stuck like rabbits, quietly breeding sacrilegious terrorist troops. Oops, we let another 6 bomb specialists in, sitting around talking about Allah, drinking jasmine. This country is a has-been, multicultural is crazy. Where's Mike Harris when you need him to make a baby? Raise him up on Rambo, dressed in toddler-sized camel, eating cream or rice cereal while playing with the ammo. The ransom ain't money, it's the country we are in danger. Telling my kids, don't talk to doggies or to strangers. My anger is as real as Ted Nugent guitar licks. I'm all for Jesus and his lactating tits. The bomb ticks, terrorist immigrants are trying to kill us. Long live Bruce Willis. Terrorist immigrants are trying to kill us. Long live Bruce Willis. Terrorist immigrants are out trying to kill us. Long live Bruce Willis. Terrorist immigrants are trying to kill us. Long live Bruce Willis.
Right-wing extremist is the meanest. Gotta clean the fobs off the land and put them back where they belong. They rob, rape, plant bombs in every state, hoping that one day our culture will disintegrate. We don't need them here, their acts of violence disturb innocent civilians who want their culture preserved. There's freedom fighters on a mission to inspire men to stand tall and call a halt on these conspirators. Yeah, they're marked for death. I told Steven Seagal, I'm punching blacks in their face, throwing Asians into walls. It's gonna be a full-out brawl filled with blood-stained shirts, but these filthy immigrants will all know me as the worst. SOB since Tyler Durden. I'll be driving on the curb, bouncing bodies off my white Suburban. You fucking hear this? I'm fearless. John Bender. Wearing workman boots, foreigners make me puke, it says across my sweater. And I won't quit until I scoop up the shit and dump it on a ship. Send him overseas to sip tea with the Brits. Complete my task before Christmas, I'll have him gift wrap signed. Season's greetings, love Bruce Willis inside the envelope attached.
The lies based on a false concept. So racist logic comes no surprise. There's no such thing as public property. No land is yours, you ain't brainwashed. It's all a fancy man if you believe in the law. Your whole life you feel like a stepchild. Beware of the reptiles and the Babylonian Brotherhood bloodline. It's lunchtime, it's lunchtime. I got a bag full of silly symbols and I'm throwing secrets to the kiddies. Patriotism, mindless allegiance, division from birth, uprooted from the earth. Secret societies control everything, including your perception on what to do first. Mystic social structure, we got mental illnesses, style power, we got so much in common that makes it seem like we don't. Program to judge, cop behind, born with a grudge. It's divided, homogenized, culturally conditioned minds can't think beyond stereotypes. Far backwards spells ball, individual, individual. Street designs based on sacred geometry. The reality is no such thing as borders. We are the universe, escape the vibrational prison.
Help the hostages. We gotta worry about the goddamn hostages, don't we? They're suffering. I wish I could read my poetry to the poor hostages right now.
scream a little more. And you scream a little more. I scream a little more. And you scream a little more. I scream a little more. And you scream a little more. I scream a little more. And you scream a little more.
At the legal age, I started to become a regular at rap venues. Inside these dingy clubs, like the wrong side of the cage at the zoo. Black folks are cool on TV, but at an arm's length. In harm's way, no safe place, and not enough strength to defend my soft European tush from a racial ambush, or getting jacked from $100 size 8 trademark swoosh. So I came up with a business plan, keeping in mind that rich kids wanna rock the jam and come show off their running man. Funded on the principle that whites just wanna have fun. Come out to the rap show, yell ho, and stay later than 1. See, we're any done, and so we offer a disguised security guard. Official membership card. It's like having the show in your own backyard. Our escorts are briefed in all of the current rap slang, trained in martial arts, racial tension, and how to avoid a gang. With our 1-800 24-hour emergency phone line, your child can be paged at anywhere, at any time. Operators are standing by, up in a b-boy pose. Do you have the skills so that your kids can stay till close? With a swift and safe, bulletproof escort home in a hurry. By our bonded personnel, parents no longer have to worry. Remember, that's 1-800-SKILLS, you can call us toll free. Have your Visa or MasterCard ready to cover the membership fee. Some restrictions apply, some restrictions apply, some restrictions apply. Do you have the skills? Suburban kids in late situations. Is your mom a nervous wreck taking pills? Ran out of patience? Do you have the skills to deal when the content gets wild? We're talking about the well-being and safety of your Aryan child. Do you have the skills? Sign language translator for surgery in Japanese. Bartender at the tennis club making drinks with antifreeze. A recipient of junk mail sent from Ed McMahon. Consumer of sound effect CDs before time began. Owner of every movie starring Rodney Dangerfield. It's just rapping Rodney and I can't get a drum break. Either a backache, my mistake, or it's my fault. One of the 6 people that each knows the number to the ball. My salt, your pepper, only 99 ways left to push it. Let's talk about sex, passing with the millennium on a cushion. The kid that wraps his arms around himself runs like he's necking. Reckless as a lost soul when it seems that no one's checking. Still cupping the top of the microphone and getting feedback. And here's MC Fresh with his new single on the charts called Weed Sack. The depression that convinces leaves me to eat a meal at 3 a.m. Or what should I do today? Feel kinda tired, Pepe DM.
Seize a gun that says whether or not they build on tribal land. Oka and Gasafis and Lake at the RCMP's command.
A black hole that grew without my family's support. The dollar from each CD sold that the artist will import.
Unedited film of your extended crew all shoving and jumping. Color me bad for a second as I confuse my music with humping.
A midnight shift that split the brain into evil and good. A duel between the two, arguing misunderstood.
Insecurities, hang-ups, and self-esteem that keeps us distant. Can you name 10 hip-hop groups that are consistent?
Summer blood at the shopping mall that fronts the Caesar's face. Miami bass, Miami Vice, as propaganda to save face.
Did ours, I need to see what holds dust in the pawn shop.
Just one haircut above the rest, high score in the swan flop.
Nicer to your boss than you ever have been to your lover. A taxidermy panther unleashed would make a dope album cover.
Leather jackets with 8 balls and United Nation flags. Hats of X's when it was hip to leave the tags. KRS saying it's okay to spit writtens and call it free.
The U.S. Army's new celebrity spokesperson, Mr. Spike Lee.
3 pieces vested suits with matching ties for special occasions. The disrespecting hip-hop music of us Caucasians.
Beefed up security at rap shows for the threat of violence. Ignoring women in conversation unless it's sexual reference.
My pecker, my balls, my cock, my wang, my sack, my dick. The orange cream that bodybuilders use to look like turmeric.
Limiting the way I interact because no one really listens. Resurrection of the collection bowl and call myself a Christian.
Women wear pink and home mac and guys wear blue in a 10 shop. Represent,
keep it real.
Know what I'm saying? Hip-hop.
The idea that sex is about body parts and getting nude. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if I don't get some solitude.
Straight jacket, it's how you fold it, it's how you pack it. Eat a bottle of pills and run naked throughout this racket. Straight jacket,
it hangs beside the room what's in my closet.
Financial audit,
I need my rest in no shape to see a guest. Always ashamed, embarrassment.
Only listen when they curse and can't hear a compliment. Straight jacket, screaming so loud I lose my voice.
Living out conditioning as if we didn't have a choice.
I believe that when a man attacks a woman, beats her, and rapes her, I believe he has the right to beat his fucking brain in.
Just as soon as these phallic symbols sprout, they'll get cut out, but they'll be back in greater numbers, even throughout a drought, laying limp in death with the smell of sperm in the air. Raggedy Anne has all the fun, 9 out of 10, medium rare, the kind of scare. It'll hit home all the horror stories you've heard. Every word tears away courage like a scavenger bird. He tried to steal sex, but had to settle for her independence. Never again function on full, it's the victim who serves a sentence. And tenants of 2 and ritual, to honor his sex's past. Using night she went it alone to add pieces onto his mask. She never asked to be raped or attacked, and no woman ever has. And if his identity became public, I would douse his home in gas. Asshole huddled up frozen in the garage, planned his attack. With the car running, she didn't hear him sneak up behind her back and wrapped around a rope, breathing heavy and well equipped. But before he could get a tight grip, she used her free hand to rip his mask from off his head. Into the winter night he fled. Whether your uncle, your neighbor, you, your friend, all better off dead. Now she lives to do defenses, emotional barbed wire fences, trying to keep her back covered at all times and all expenses not paid. Out to get laid, there are rapists all around. Boyfriends to introverts, mainstream to underground. So when the sound of the cops come down the block, ready to intervene, we must ask, can we police ourselves without them on the scene? Clean this misogynist mess, it keeps women walking in fear. I hear the angry cackle of the weed whacker, slicing dicks with ease, rotting in the grass, and the stink of cum hangs in the breeze. Following in the testosterone trail from where he ran, building up his homemade mask, made to look like Raggedy Anne. And as a man, I'd like to reach other men, become aware, but end up alienating myself in plain solitaire. She sat up in that chair all night holding a kitchen knife, been called a bitch, mother, wife, and now forced into a new life of always looking over her shoulder, suspecting men as opposition. Culture that celebrates sexism as rich tradition. I remember when she got home that night, all confused and shook. Single mother trying not to spread fear, I could tell by how she looked, and I couldn't even give her a hug in my dysfunctional state. Just left her crying with the lights on because I couldn't relate. Hey yo, we're sick, and we need to teach our children sex education. Otherwise they're gonna learn it from the churches and porno movies. Instead of making love or sharing sex, it's the endless pursuit of coming inside of inanimate objects. And it don't stop, and it don't quit. And it don't stop, and it just don't quit. wash another dish. Song stuck on my head, round the world in 80 days by Kish. Scraping fish, salads, greasing steak off the plates. Working 9 hours straight without a break. Make minimum pay and give my all for $40 a day. It's less money than those 4 meals that just left on that tray. Can't afford to eat a dinner off these plates that I wash. With even 10% off, I'll go home, eat rice and squash. The food here sucks, can't believe this place is so busy. Back spasms, hands wrinkled, I'm feeling dizzy. But if I stepped out for 5 minutes to go and get some space, the bowls are piled so high that I would never leave this place. On a staircase with a bag of trash, slipped in mayonnaise. And then the coke the manager says I'm not ready for a raise. I told the sucker get lost, now I play rough like lacrosse. And organize wobbly unions, fire your boss. I'm ready to murder, I'm ready to kill, I'm ready to network and ready to build. I'm ready to murder, I'm ready to kill, I'm ready to network and ready to build. I said I'm ready to murder, I'm ready to kill, I'm ready to network and ready to build. I'm ready to murder, I'm ready to kill, I'm ready to network and ready to build. It's like that.
Sick of working for crumb.
I used to like chicken, now I eat it every day. For lunch and supper, half price helps to make up for my pay, or lack thereof. I'd like to shove my supervisor down a long flight of stairs, making me wear a stupid visor. But when I don my hairnet and gloves, it's all love. Not to boast, but I'm the Mac at the Kenny Rogers Roasters, and Kenny pays minimum wage. I guess his records ain't selling, so Kenny needs to supplement his income with a restaurant franchise. I can only pay the minimum hourly amount that the law will allow. But if I go down the street and apply for the Colonel, once again it's the minimum I can hope to earn, so I stay where I am, I guess, and dwell in poverty. You're probably not interested how I think it ought to be, but there should be a maximum wage for the chief and his bastard son who acts like he cares how I slave. Before he sends me to an early grave, I'll send him to his and then earn pennies a day working in prison.
I'm ready to murder, I'm ready to kill, I'm ready to network and ready to build. I'm ready to murder, I'm ready to kill, I'm ready to network and ready to build. I said I'm ready to murder, I'm ready to kill, I'm ready to network and ready to build. I'm ready to murder, I'm ready to kill, I'm ready to network and ready to build.
Sick of working for crumbs, they're filling up the prisons.
There ain't enough bonuses and perks in the world to ever restore each and every one of us to balance until the human family decides to take control away from the government, to take control away from their ruling institutions, to take control away from the whole military, industrial, intelligentsia society, and re-empower ourselves, men, women, children, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, grandmother, grandfather. Each and every one of us has a duty a duty to destroy the economic system and order as it stands right now. And that new world order is just the same old bullshit, and it's time to bring it down.
Even bananas have become a guilty pleasure, using fancy labels and stickers to measure amounts that products can arouse and entice people to pay to put things in their mouths that are open, crying, whining, to pay homage to these chemicals and pesticides that rot and coat our stomachs, and have played such an important and irreversible role in the shaping of the person that I've become as a whole. Sadly, these chemicals are seen as only an intrusion in the new social circles in which I seek inclusion, but it takes too much sugar and caffeine to make me feel normal lately, and I need all these other products to help to animate me into lifelike interactions with plays on words, will away our will until we will no longer be heard. Probably won't seem so funny when we finally sit down to count out the money, just to watch it all disappear counterclockwise past the chrome rim of the atmosphere. So why are you looking down the drain for your direction when you should be strengthening your brain for more protection? Survival of the fittest, there's no elections and no revolution, only Jesus. I know you find it hard to believe this, so call it what you want, the eye you see with, use it to note this. Fast from words to find the only thing being spoke is the toneless drone of a generation repeating, carve a can of coke, carve a can of coke.
Caressing each plan on the care of a therapist with bone cancer, rubbing motor oil in with hangnails, closing the answer. I'm on to something, and with these floor plans occupy the office, not even our so-called friends can try and stop us. And you know that they're gonna make some misguided, tearful attempt. We can comfortably keep each other down and avoid any contempt. So you've been sent by your emotions that repeat all of your training. I'm working on it, but conscious that there's no good ones remaining. We don't know shit about democracy, can't even make decisions. Need others to make them force and fill us in on our visions. All citizens of Earth have gone mentally insane. Consuming this much information will just shut off the brain into your sector of life. Slow dancing to kisses Beth, envious of the starving kid's size, except for the flies and death. Under the rock revolt builds a movement with pure intention. I ain't marching to the parliament building, I'm working on a new invention. This system don't need reform, and this machine don't need a polish. Let's have a party and smash this fucker down. Abolish of its magicians, contents, and all that it contains. Cut the blue legs off, we got Varycloseveins. I hate humans with the passion that could start industrial fires. Burn your dress shoes with the smile and stick nails into your tires. Human meat pies, the death grip of disgust can be unjust, but still one of the only people on this planet that you can trust. We're killing each other, can't build a movement without support. Stockpile weapons and skills behind a strong fort. Time is short, it's a guarantee that we will disagree, but we gotta get our shit together if we hope to be free. What revolution? Revolution, 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 revolution.
Play you like the government and give you what I think you want. Play you like the government.
Cut the blue legs off.
Play you like the
Varycloseveins. Cut the blue legs off.
Play you like the government.
Varycloseveins. Cut the blue legs off.
Play you like the
Varycloseveins. Cut the blue legs off.
Play you like the government.
Varycloseveins. Cut the blue legs off.
Play you like the government and give you what I think you want.
Have a can of Coke.